Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some of the wildest moments in motorsports. Those unexpected animal encounters that had us all saying, did that just happen? Buckle up for a fun ride filled with laughs and surprises. Let's start off with a feathered friend from Talladega Superspeedway on April 23rd, 2010. During practice for the Aaron's 499, a small black bird decided it was time to make an entrance.
I guess it'll go down in the book as debris in turn one. I'm not sure if she's looking for a nest or just a flat place to stand. Get out of there, please.
Without a caution to get him off the track, it's going to be bye-bye black.
I was going to say, for that little bird, that is not a safer barrier.
No.
Spotters quickly alerted officials and they swooped in to safely remove our little avian intruder. Just goes to show how unpredictable racing can be. Nature always finds a way to join the party. Imagine being one of those drivers zooming around the track and suddenly seeing a bird flying by. Definitely not something you expect during a high-speed practice session. Next up is the squirrel that made headlines at Atlanta Motor Speedway on August 31st, 2014. During a race, this little guy darted across the track just as one of the cars came zooming by.
And Kevin Harvick had something flash before his eyes. Literally. What was that?
Almost hit a cat. Cat just ran right in front of me. He said they had one in the infield.
Oh, I thought I'd seen it all. My goodness.
The close call had everyone holding their breath. It's moments like these that remind us you're not just racing against other cars. You're racing against nature too. Can you imagine the driver's reaction? 1 second you're focused on the race, and the next you've got a squirrel making a mad dash across your path. Talk about a wild distraction. Now here's a real hoot. At Auto Club Speedway in Fontana, an owl decided it was time to make its presence known during practice sessions.
What are you doing? I think he's waiting for the light to change so he can cross the road.
Now, what was it, a groundhog or something we saw them try to get off the racetrack in?
No.
Was it Michigan?
Yeah, but remember last year, remember those bees that were in this flag stand? We had a beehive.
This feathered friend perched right on the track, prompting officials to bring out the red flag while they safely relocated it. Not every day you see an owl causing such a stir in NASCAR. Definitely a unique moment that had everyone smiling. Just picture it, a serene owl sitting there while cars are roaring past. It's like something out of a movie. Then there's our infamous Groundhog at Michigan International Speedway on June 10th, 2016. During Xfinity Series practice, this little guy got loose on the track, causing quite a stir as drivers had to slow down.
They've got a scoop shovel out. Now, I'm going to tell you, the last time we went through this, Michael, you and I were at Bristol for the trucks. There was a squirrel. Now we've got confirmation it's a groundhog. This is going to get good. This is really going to get good. He's got... Oh, all right. We're going to go to break. We'll keep an eye on the groundhog.
Still putting my money on the groundhog.
He's still on the loose. Why does this always happen? Oh, they got him. Look at there.
Thumbs up.
The broadcast team humorously followed his antics as safety crews tried to capture him. Talk about unpredictability. Nature knows how to put on a show. Thankfully, he was safely escorted off after his moment of fame. It's not every day you see a groundhog stealing the spotlight. This little guy definitely knew how to make an entrance. Next up is an unexpected visitor, a coyote spotted during a NASCAR event.
Oh, my.
A coyote?
We've got wildlife on the loose.
Oh!
Only in the
my
Great
Lord.
Northwest.
Whoa! Holy smokes. Oh my God.
That's a pass-through penalty.
This wild animal casually sprinted across the track, causing quite a stir among drivers and officials alike. It's not every day you see wildlife making its way into motorsports. Definitely adds some excitement to race day. Picture this, cars are flying around the track at breakneck speeds, and suddenly there's a coyote just trotting along like it owns the place. You can bet that got everyone's attention. Now, let's hop over to Pocono Raceway in 1989 for one of the wildest moments ever. Picture this, a jackrabbit just chilling under a giant drawing of an eagle on the wall, completely unfazed by all the high-speed action.
Way to go, rabbit.
They catch him. They're going to hem him in here. Here he comes.
He's going to reach down. The rabbit was tired. The rabbit simply wore out. But you know, NASCAR gave
The race had to pause while officials scrambled to get this little guy off the track. Thankfully, they managed to escort him away unharmed. Nature really knows how to steal the spotlight. I mean, who wouldn't want to see a jackrabbit hanging out while cars are zooming past? It's moments like these that remind us that racing isn't just about speed, it's about unpredictability. And lastly, let's hop over to Australia for an unforgettable moment at Bathurst. A bunch of kangaroos made their way onto the track during a race, with drivers having numerous near misses trying to avoid them. With cars swerving left and right, it was pure chaos.
Involved in the accident. Hopefully they can clean it up pretty quickly. Oh, look at this. A replay at the top of the mountain. Jonathan Bykoff. Oh, that is so scary. Somehow, they all avoided that kangaroo. It's because all year he's been pretty quick.
Oh, no, another kangaroo incident. This is shades of last year when we saw Jim Richards mid-race.
You see the water on the lens, and here is Skippy making his annual appearance. Gartender. Oh.
And that was the reason why I heard Garth leap onto the radio.
Racing and, oh, gee whiz, I hope he hasn't...
We've got spectators as well. So, has he got a pass to be there?
I think he's a photographer.
He's not accredited. He hasn't got on one. There we go. He hasn't got a lanyard. He's out of the way. So he's moved on.
A wild scene reminding everyone just how unpredictable nature can be during race day. Can you imagine being behind the wheel and suddenly seeing kangaroos hopping across your path? That's definitely one way to get your adrenaline pumping. So there you have it, 7 of the craziest animal encounters in motorsport history. These moments remind us that while we love speed and competition, nature has its own surprises waiting around every corner. Have you ever seen an animal interrupt a race? Share your wild stories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this wild ride through racing chaos, hit that thumbs up and subscribe for more adrenaline-fueled content.